What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today it's an animal one, haven't done an animal one in a while, and it's an elephant. So if you have any animal drawing requests, do let me know, because I get a lot of requests for, you know, loads of anime and stuff, and I enjoy doing the animal ones. It's a personal thing, I guess. So if you got any requests for animals, let me know, or any particular type of animal. So just let me know in the comments. Elephant. So we're gonna. It's kind of a full body one. We got like his feet down here, top of his head over here. So where to begin? Eludes me. I guess the trunk is probably the easiest place to start, because everyone knows elephant trunks and the shape and everything. So that's the top of the trunk. So then we're just gonna go bring this down and bring this side down as well. So this can be a bumpy, wavy line because he's kind of wrinkly. You know, elephants have real wrinkly skin all over. So down like so, bumping and waving, kind of down like this. So you don't have to be too precious about this. So we're getting narrower as we go down. And then when we get down to about here, it's going to curve around. So this is going to bump and wave all the way down. And this one as well. So we're slightly curving him this way. So it's coming down and then curving around here. Then it comes up and under here. So we're going to go up to here, back into there. Then it comes around like so, and then we have the inner part just here, and then the opening for the trunk just here. So we have an opening like in there, and then there'll be a dark shadow inside there, of course, because that's the inside. And maybe a rim just to this end as well. So then, up here, the eyes, right? So, coming in from this corner, we're going to have a diagonal line up like this. And then this is going to come around down like that. And then it's going to come back into here. And then you can color this all in dark, or a color like brown or something. And you can leave a shine, like that. So the elephant has a top eyelid as well, just here. And a bottom eyelid down here as well. So it's kind of a double eyelid on the bottom. So it kind of curves around here first, like so. And then a bigger one underneath, like that. Something similar on this side. So diagonal line up. This one comes down around, and you can color it in and leave a shine. And then the top eyelid just here. And the bottom one, just similar to this one. Comes out and around underneath, and maybe make it a double line just there. Now, so he's tusks coming down from the inside of his eye as well. So we're going to go down diagonal both sides. Remember, if I go too fast, hit your pause button, and I'd suggest a pencil first. And then if you wanted to use ink afterwards, you could. So down to here, we have a fold of skin that comes across the tusk into here. Same over this side, like that. And then maybe some wrinkles and stuff in along here. But I'll come back, I'll fill all those in when we move the main shapes in, and then we can do the details and stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. So Then his ivory tusk comes down from here. Comes down to a point down here, close to the bottom. Well, they could be shorter or really long, depending on what type of elephant you want to draw. You know, mix it up. Don't just copy what I'm doing if you don't want to. You could add your own style to it. And same on the other side. So it comes down to a point, back up. Like so. Then his face, basically. So we have a line around his eyes for his face. Just here. Same on the other side. Just there. And then this is going to come up around to his head. Just sort of around here. But these don't join together up here because his head is taller and his big ears come out from there as well. So we have a line just for his inner ear. Like so. Maybe here as well. Okay. And now the line for the top of his head can be added just here. Across like that. Oh, and also elephants sometimes have eyelashes, kind of like horses. So they're like eyelashes stick up maybe sometimes here. And then the ears, so that's the top of the head and the ears come out around from there. So we have a line there, big ears, like so. This is going to come down all the way to the tusk just here. So it can be a bumpy sort of wavy line, you know, it has edges and crinkles to it, like that. And then we can come over and do the same thing on this side. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, it can be a little bit different if you wanted. So we're just going down. And remember, his elephant's ears move and stuff, so don't worry if they're not exactly like mine. They can come in all different sort of perspectives. One could be pushed back a little bit smaller, folded maybe a little bit. So don't worry too much about that. Right, so we'll add maybe a few details in the ears just here. So just some lines coming up from here. Maybe I'm gonna add a bit of a shadow in the inner ear just here. So it's just some hatching lines. And real dark then, close to the inside. Right, then we'll do same over this side. So just some crinkles and veins and stuff. Some of them might be bigger, thinner, thicker. And then real dark inside the ear. And right, so we'll add the majority of the wrinkles when we have the rest of the body done, because there's more wrinkles on his feet as well. So a leg, so we have a leg coming down here behind the tusk. Down like so. So we can see 1, 2, 3 legs. The other one is disappeared behind. So when we get to here, we're going to curve it out. And then this is going to curve back up and under. Then it meets the next foot, comes down from the trunk, just here. And then this is going to curve up and under, around, like so. And then this leg is going to keep going up to here, like so. And then the final one comes down from his tusk here, and then comes back up and under, like so. And then we can see some of the other leg here and some of the back of the body just curving around, just there. And then, so the toes, so 1, 2 curve line. You can see 1, 2, 3 on that one. And then 1, 2, 3 on that one. And then all those wrinkles. So there's loads of them. So let's see. So we're starting the head. We'll go back up to the head. And we'll start adding some of these that are coming around from the ears. So just sort of lines coming up like so. So this is kind of like an ear bone and they're curving around it. And then they might start to go across the head then as well. And coming some bigger ones then coming down across the forehead. All the way. This. Some may be on the face, just in here. Some of them might not go the whole way across. We're just going across now. And then all the way down the trunk. So when we start to go down the trunk now, there's some wider ones. So there's like 1, 2, 3 sort of wide ones here. They must be the way, whatever way the trunk bends. And then it has some diagonal wrinkle lines coming up and down this. Just here. So you're going vertical lines now. Just along here, lots of them. Up and down like so. So lots of different ways to do this. Don't worry if you're not doing it exactly like mine. You're just going, you go across first and then you go vertical and maybe diagonal, just adding lots of bumps and wrinkles and stuff. And you could maybe thicken up some of the edge lines. And then there'll be some on the skin here for the tusk as well. And on this side too. And maybe on the face, just here. And then as we go down the trunk, they get a lot closer together. So there's loads of these now coming down here. And we give them just a bumpy sort of edge here as well. And we do that basically the whole way down. Right, so maybe there's some details just on the trunk coming down here, maybe some scratches and cracks coming up it. Yeah. Been in some wars maybe. And then, like the trunk, we gotta do all this style wrinkling on the legs as well. So, power through. Let's go. Do, do. So up here on the body, there isn't as much cross wrinkles. There's just round, sort of vertical, curvy ones going up into here. And then if you wanted, you could add some shadow underneath this part of the elephant if you wanted under the head. So you could add some hatching, or like you could, if you're coloring it, you could do it darker gray just in here. You know, so like dark gray in here, and then a lighter gray as we get down here. So this would be like the shadow underneath the elephant's head, just underneath here. Kind of just raises the head up a bit off the body, sort of thing, just like here. Under the ears, bit of a shadow. And then adding more details or less details, depending on how you feel. And then you can color, or you could shade with a pencil, you know. Sky's the limit, really. But I think that's as much as I'm gonna do or get done, I'd say. So yeah, maybe just add a bit of a shadow here beside his face. Yeah, there you go. How to draw an elephant. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.